Start recording. All right. I think this is working.
Well, that's good. I don't know that we have. Do we have any good topics for this week? I feel like we have good ideas in our chat during the week, and then we come to Friday and we have
Yeah,
nothing.
I started keeping track of some stuff to see how well that works.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm
I'm
gonna adjust this a little bit here.
covering my patio furniture because it's gonna rain, I think.
Is it really?
Let's see. Yeah, tomorrow morning.
I gotta do something with this light above me. I wonder if there's like
I can't see it.
your camera, if the video still doesn't work.
Bruh. I think I need to like uninstall Discord and reinstall it. That's the only thing I've seen.
I wonder if I
Maybe.
take out a light bulb, what happens?
That's how we figure things out, right? Take something out, see what happens.
It's not so bad. I think I'm gonna at some point I want to get a fan up there and replace that though. Oh geez, now it's whitewashing everything. Lame.
I can't see.
The children are burning.
My experience with installing ceiling fans is a painful one, but my house was built before PVC was a thing, so I mean,
yeah, I guess
scale.
Your ceiling fan was all spinning backwards.
Like opened a portal to hell.
The funny thing is like modern ceiling fans, you can flip the button on it and change the direction anyway.
No, my ceiling fans can do that.
Okay, then you're good.
Well, yeah,
you just put
new.
one in, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, I had to call you for electrical guidance because
right.
I had wires that didn't match modern electricity guidelines. I had no. What was I missing? Did I not have a black or did not? I had a brown and an orange or something.
Yeah, like a ground or something maybe.
No, there is definitely no ground.
Yeah.
My house isn't grounded.
You're not grounded.
Mm-mm. All my power. I don't know where it comes from. Probably on some ancient Navajo Druid site.
Oh, so you're drawing from the energy of the earth. You've got ley lines that run through your house?
Definitely.
We'll get that guy
I mow my grass with the ley lines.
We'll have to get that guy from the Ancient Aliens in there. Check it out. Maybe like I was going to say a ventriloquist to come to an exorcism, but that doesn't sound right. Although that'd be pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
A ventriloquist doing an exorcism. I think I found our new a new job opportunity. Oh man.
We do need to go to Ren Fair. I like that.
I think that'd be cool. I'd like to do that. I don't know, it goes to like September or something.
September 8th. Yeah, we got plenty of time.
Yeah, you say that now.
And I'm trying to bring my son.
That'd be cool. We all just like
I know.
I mean, I don't know.
But he works this weekend and he works next weekend. So
the one time we went like with everybody, I think the grandson was little, but like nobody else really enjoyed themselves. And we went on like one of the cosplay weekends, I think. And and I don't know if it was like just the way people were dressed or what, but yeah, like they just didn't have fun. I thought it was kind of cool.
That's the last weekend is cosplay weekend. Yeah, this weekend is pirate weekend.
Pirate weekend would be awesome.
I know.
Bristol Renaissance Fair. Theme weekends, yeah. Oh, steampunk weekend. We missed it. Damn it.
I know. That was like the first weekend.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Cottage core. What?
Evil Core.
Evil Core RenCon.
Ah, balls.
Yeah, that was cosplay. That's when we went. The 12th and the 13th in August that one year. And it was like so
Yeah, I,
freaking hot.
yeah, I think that's the last weekend of this year's,
Uh
right?
it says it goes until no, because it goes till
Like,
September 4th.
no, what?
It goes
No, it
until
goes till September 8th.
it says the 4th, but I don't maybe. Hold on. Bristol Renaissance Fair, July 8th through September 4th, 2023. Yeah, through Saturday, Sundays, and Labor Day, July 8th through September 4th. And then the RenCon, which is the cosplay weekend, is the 12th and 13th. So everything after that is basically just a regular weekend.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was looking at then. Yeah, so he works this weekend and next weekend, so that's no bueno.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's 2 weeks at the end of the month or whatever. I think
Yeah.
the 19th we take the daughter back to school. I think that's her move-in weekend.
Oh.
I may have to take
Yeah.
that Friday off because we're gonna drive down there.
Yeah, Jocelyn's first day is the 21st.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
And she's a
yeah, that makes sense
she's a
because she moves in the 19th is a Saturday, so I think she starts 21st too. But she's not like on campus, right?
no, it's like Harper.
Okay, cool. Like a community college.
2-year school.
Nice.
Tech school, yeah.
She's going to be a plumber? What?
No. No, not a plumber.
It is
Something AI can't do. That's what I told her.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty funny because like we got that car and like we were looking at cars and we were looking at loans and all this crap and like how hard it is to get loans and shit. And then I went and applied because you apply for the loans for the next school year. And like as soon as I submitted, it's like, okay, you've been approved. Here's your, we'll contact you with the we'll pay the school. They contact the school, they pay off whatever the balance is, and then they give her the rest for like books and stuff like that. And
That's
I'm like,
nice.
it's so simple to get the freaking loan. And then like you don't like I can't, it's like you have a hard time getting like a credit card or a car loan without jumping through all these hoops. It's like, what the frick? I filled out shit online and they're like, okay, you're approved. It's like, whatever.
For the school?
Yeah, we did it through federal student aid, so it's the FAFSA loan. And then
okay.
we did 2 years now we've done it the Parent Plus loan, which is basically I take out the loan for her. When she's done, she'll pick it up. But like you defer all payments and interest until you're done with school. So like depending on what she's doing, like if she goes to like, 8-10 years, she could rack up like, literally hundreds of thousands of dollars, I guess.
Millions.
Yeah, the rate they're going, it probably will be.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about a payment to where Jocelyn's going. I've said go get some scholarships anyway. I don't care because I don't want to spend anything.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens when the Piper comes calling.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think it's like because like right now, like I had to go and they're like, oh, what do you want to do? And I'm like, defer it. So they're like, as long as she's in school, you can keep deferring it. And then I think after she leaves, you defer it for another 6 months, so that gives her time to like get a job or whatever, and then you could start paying it back. And like the in-laws did it with my wife's sisters. They did a thing where like they just paid some of the interest during the school year, so like you pay it down a little bit, but I mean, like student aid loans aren't that high interest anyway. I mean, it's not like a 30% interest rate.
Yet. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't paid anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna have trouble in like 4 years when.
Well, but I mean, I'm talking this year, like school's in 20 days or whatever, and I haven't heard anything.
Well, but like
so
if
I don't know
if she's because usually you got to pay per credit hour, right?
I don't know.
So like if she's only taking a couple classes, it's not going to be that much, but Hell, I think even like College DuPage was like almost $200 a credit hour now. It's freaking crazy how expensive schooling's gotten. Now I know why so many kids want to be YouTube stars, be TikTok famous. I want to be an
Yeah.
influencer because they can get a phone for a couple $100 and record their entire life. Got to get his pregame. It's 7:45. Man, this guy's slacking. Yeah, the cars are just getting a loan was a bit of a pain.
Where did you go through a credit union or what'd you do?
No, so oddly enough, we got the car through the mechanic, the guy who actually got it from whoever had it. And yeah. I guess originally it was like the original owner, the guy's son was driving it to and from school, and he like just never changed the oil, and it just grenaded the engine. So he bought like a junkyard engine with for like 40,000 miles on it. He put that in, all new belts, all new hoses, all that shit. He said when he put it in there, all new fluids, so everything got changed. He said the trans was good. All the like suspension, everything looked good. The tires might need to be changed in like a year or so, but whatever. And actually, I just
get the loan.
I didn't. My dad gave me the money, and then like I'm paying him back. So it's like an interest-free loan from Bank of Dad.
Yeah. I know. I might be engaging a Bank of Mom.
Yeah, you know what? There's no shame in it, man. Especially not in today's market.
Yeah, it sucks. I know. Every time I'm targeting December, and I just am expecting shit to get like bring the rates down or prices come down, and it's not happening.
Yeah, everyone says like, oh, the used car market price has gone down. So like we paid $15 for the car, only because I think the guy was just like doing us a favor type thing. Yeah. But like I looked those cars, like a 2016 Honda Pilot. I Googled it and looked at like Carvana, Vroom, CarMax, like all the places that had them, and they were like 25 grand or more. Depending,
oh my God.
Yeah, depending on the mileage. And like I saw one that like 160,000 miles, and then it was like $22,500, and I'm like, what the hell? Like this
How
is like
possible?
It's a 7-year-old car with almost 200,000. Yeah. Well, that's the problem.
You can get a Hyundai Kona base for 22.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Yeah.
Like, what is special about that Honda Pilot?
I don't know. People like the used car market's just crazy now. The only problem is like we thought about getting a new car, but the problem with the new car is when you get the loan, like most of them want you to have like the top of the line insurance, to protect their investment, obviously, and it's like rates would probably go through the roof.
Yeah.
Good night, Troop Beverly Hills. Oh God, I'm gonna have to turn this off.
That's what I was saying. Maybe you should use the Bank of Dad to get a new car.
Well, we thought about it, but I mean, he was only going to give us that 15, so it was like, well, I don't know. I mean, I could have used that as like a down payment, but then it's like I would have had to pay him back and a bank for a loan. So I'm like, well,
yeah, that's
I got to pay Dad back. At least I could deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks because it's like I really want to be less than like $500 a month payment, but I'm paying him back $500 a month. So it's like either way I got
insane.
Nuts.
Bullshit. It's just bullshit.
But it's
no one's pay has gone up.
No, that's what I'm getting.
In the same fashion. Like that graph does not make sense.
I looked at like even leasing, because everyone's like, oh, you could lease. And I'm like, like the wife doesn't drive that far to work, but like if you lease, you have like a set amount of mileage per year. So like if we go to visit that's like how the lease works, is like you have a low mileage lease, you don't pay as much. And then if you go over the mileage, you end up paying like a fee, your usage fee, I guess, whatever the hell it is. So like I was like, all right, well, if we get a lease, you could maybe make like a $300 a month car payment, but the one lease was like 12,000 miles a year. And I'm like, that'd be great if we didn't like go to the in-laws in North Carolina, or we didn't have to go
anywhere.
Kentucky to go go visit the daughter at school. It's like, yeah, I
Right.
don't know. And then like if you want like a better lease, like more mileage, it's like $800 a month. I was like, what the hell? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just fucking bullshit.
What did I see? We were watching something on like the new Range Rover, that like a commercial for it, right? And
oh my god, those commercials infuriate me.
Where like the guy's like driving up a mountain in the damn thing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Okay, so that one, that whatever the hell that is, it's like a Range Rover Sport, whatever. It was like the lease that they showed was like
$1,000 a month.
Yeah, it was like $1,000 a month. I'm like, who the hell pays that?
I hate those commercials for exactly that reason. They show you a car that driving somewhere that no one drives anywhere. No one's driving there. Those commercials are bullshit. Right.
You're not going up a mountain in that car.
They should show a person stopping at a stoplight every 100 feet and then avoiding some insane bikers who think they can share the road.
Oh, and then don't forget they got to go to like Pottery Barn or Bed Bath & Beyond, you know.
Right. Or that they pull up at Whole Foods because those are the only people who can afford Whole Foods.
Or Amazon store.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah,
I don't get how people do that. Like,
and then they end the commercial with, 36 months, $1,200 a month. Like, what?
Yes, with like $1,000 down. Like, what? No way.
What is that?
My favorite.
What is your target audience?
My wife always laughs at this. Is the ones where like around Christmas when they give people cars for like Christmas. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, I've never known anybody to give somebody else a car for Christmas.
That's that SNL commercial, remember?
Oh, yes.
Didn't I show that too?
I think you did. For whatever gets the car and she like freaks out, or was it the husband? One of the two.
It's a December to remember.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's... Oh my god. That was funny.
Yeah, I can't get over those. Bullshit. I'm like who does that? I don't know who the hell does that.
It makes me wonder if anybody actually has any data points on us.
I don't think so.
Because why would they show me a commercial for something I can't afford?
Right. Well, everyone's supposed to track you and target you and all that crap, but like, what? Nope.
Yeah. Right. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they know anything about us.
No, they don't.
It's all fake news. What is this guy doing? Talking about Instagram, looking videos. What?
I can't. Half your guys' Instagram links don't work for me, and it's annoying.
Yeah, I think it's like if you're not signed in or you don't have an Instagram account.
I don't.
Like sometimes they won't let you view them. Yeah, because I sent a bunch to my wife, and she's like, it tells me I can't get in.
Well, no, it shows it, and then it shows a bubble. Like, do you want to open it in Chrome or whatever, or the app? And you say Chrome because I don't have the app.
Yeah.
And then it plays, and then you can't replay it without getting the app.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, you should boycott Instagram. You and Eric should leave the app. Let them know who's boss.
Well, was it Instagram the one that they want you to delete your whole Meta account, like including Facebook? Is that the one that I linked? Yeah, like come on, what are you doing, Elon? No, that's not Elon. That's
Oh my god, you're messing up.
I know.
You're messing up our billionaire villains.
Yes, billionaire
what is
villains.
Going on?
Right. Fucking Zuckerberg.
Oh my god, you made me throw the ball wrong.
This is Zucker Musk.
Zucker Musk. And who's the Amazon guy?
Bezos, yeah.
Bezos, yeah. Jeff
Bezos.
Musk. Jeff Zucker Musk.
Yeah.
Of the clan Zucker Musk.
Where the hell's Eric?
I gotta cover the firewood. Damn it.
I've got so much firewood since I tore up the fire pit that like I haven't used. It's been sitting out there for like 2 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was gonna go buy like one of those either I told the wife, I said I wanted to get one of those chimenea things like you have. But I also wanted to get like an actual like a metal fire pit or something that I could like move around. outside, like you put it in the
Oh, like one of
patio.
those. We had one of those from like that's got the two wheels.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
One of
yeah,
those cheap metal ones. Those they're kind of annoying, but
yeah. Well, because I had that really nice one with the freaking bricks and all that crap, and I'm like, I got rid of it when I put the pool in, and then yeah,
pool and a pond. Pond would be good for you.
get rid of
Oh,
the
ball
pool.
sack.
It's all cleaned out. The kids are using it. They like it.
That's fun. Well, what kids? It's just your grandson, right?
Yeah, I mean
Or
the
does it?
daughter's been using it when she's been home this summer. They actually, so
Oh,
they'll
okay.
go. We got the passes for the pool because they got like the slide and all that crap at the public pool. So they go down
Mm-hmm.
there and then like they close at like 6 or 7 or whatever. Um, and then like now at this time of the year, because school's going back, they lose a lot of their safeguards, lifeguards, and
Safeguards.
safeguards. They lose a lot of their lifeguards, so then they're only open on weekends. So the kids still like, because like I don't think they go back for like another week or two. They like to use our pool, in the backyard at least. So it's not bad. I mean, whatever.
Oh,
I've gone in there a couple
struggling now.
times. The water's pretty good.
Can we go to the pool? No, they have no safeguards.
Yeah, no safeguards.
Ah!
It's like during the install of the app, nobody checked the safeguards box. Oh my
Oh,
god.
my liver.
Oh, my overview. Come on, Eric. We don't want to start talking about
Did he
stuff without you.
join? I thought he joined. Yeah, he's here.
Is he? I don't see him.
I heard the beep.
I don't think
No?
so.
Oh, thought I heard him. Maybe he joined and left. It's like a ding dong ditch podcast.
I'm drinking my Leinenkugel's summer shandy. Yeah.
Do you play COD? Oh shit.
I haven't in probably like a year. I did
Okay.
the
I
Warzone.
was just curious. I was just curious. Charlie started playing COD Zombie with his friends, so I didn't know if you were
Was
still
that
active.
Black Ops?
I
Black
don't
Ops
know.
3? Yeah,
Maybe.
I'll
I don't
bet you.
know.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 is the one I think. We actually my buddy and I have been playing that in VR. There's a game in VR where a guy made custom maps and it's all the COD zombie maps. So we started playing it in VR. It's nuts.
Is that when you say VR?
Yeah.
Is
So
that
it's
the
an
Meta goggles? What is that?
yeah. So I bought them back when they were still Oculus. The
Oh,
Quest
okay.
2. Facebook picked them up. Now it's the Meta Quest 2, I think, is what they're on. They've got the Pro, which is like the $1,400 one. That's more like enterprise level, I guess.
Mm.
And I think they're coming out with like a Quest 3, which is like the $400 set. When I bought them, like what start of the pandemic, it was like $299 was for the 64 gig, which they don't even sell anymore. But like at first when I started playing with them and like Eric picked up a set, or he got them for Christmas or something, and then our buddy Ross got one, we were playing, like they have their own store, like an app store type thing for the goggles. And there
Yeah.
was a couple games that we were playing on there just because our one friend doesn't have a PC and like Eric doesn't have a PC. The other guy
Sure.
got a gaming laptop, so now he starts to kind of game on the PC a little bit. But you can actually hook them up to your computer so you don't use any like memory or anything on the device. And Steam actually has a Steam VR thing, and there's like tons of games that are VR on Steam itself. So like there's a Quake 2 VR, I think some guy made a mod.
Yes.
Yeah, it is actually friggin' awesome. There was a Doom VR a guy made, and it's
Uh-huh.
I don't know how the hell they're doing it, but they're taking a lot of these classic games and they're converting them into VR mode. Or maybe it's like some application that does it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And like the one I've got, the Quest 2, the store app you can get, like I loaded Netflix on there. I loaded there's an app called Virtual Desktop where I run an app on the PC and then the app on the headset. It basically lets me remote desktop into my PC from the headset. So now I've got like, you know, a 200-foot screen and I could browse the web. It's weird because like I could sit at my desk and have the headset on and still be doing stuff with the keyboard and mouse. And like, you know, I can look around and see like a huge screen. Um, there's one
like,
now.
It's like Job from Lawnmower Man.
Yes. So they
You're turning into Job.
I am. They did this thing with the whole metaverse that, you know, everyone's heard about it, where they wanted to bring like businesses into the metaverse. So they started adding this thing where you could have like meetings with people, you know, either in person with like a webcam, and it would just show like you all sitting around a table, and if they had a webcam, it would just show like a screen with their face on it and their webcam. Or if it was another VR user, they'd have like an avatar. They could interact with stuff on the table. They could interact with people. You could get up and walk around. It was weird because then you could go and like say, if I had like a desk, I could map out the desk. And then, hey, there he is. Map out like a computer on the desk, but instead of monitors, I could have like virtual windows of everything I wanted. And then, yeah, you're literally just waving your hand to open different screens and shit. It was real weird. I could see what they wanted to achieve with it, but I don't like it. No one's going to do that. Like, what business is going to do that?
Well, all of them are. Because one guy is going to get his friends to do it, and they're going to be like, oh, that's so cool. And they're going to tell their friends.
Oh, what was the thing?
And car prices are going to go up.
We just lost them again. What was the thing with it was the metaverse. They had an app where you could get like, there he is. He's back again.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, the metaverse had a thing where like they had this like thing where you could buy plots of land in this game. And there was one like Snoop Dogg had one, and everybody wanted to be his neighbor in the metaverse. And they were paying like real money, hundreds of thousands of dollars to live next to Snoop Dogg.
Stupid.
And it's like, what are you paying all that money for? Like a virtual plot of land that, you know, you're just going to duplicate for the next guy to say he lives next to Snoop. It's nuts. It's nuts.
Well, I'm okay with everybody being stuck in the metaverse and me having the whole world outside to myself.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Until they turn into zombies. And then they're all walking around with their VR headsets on.
Oh, that's a good idea for a movie.
Yeah, that'll be the next iteration of Walking Dead.
Balls.
God, I saw that they're doing another show now around Rick and Michonne.
Yeah, that was supposed to be like movies and stuff.
Well, so
and then they made it like a show, and like there was all sorts of.
So I read some stuff about it, and if you follow the comics, like there was another comic that branched off something similar where they talked about what is it, the Republic Army, the people that like that took Rick.
CRM.
Yeah, the ones that took Rick at the end of that one episode, like season whatever the hell it was, I didn't even watch it. Yeah. They said if you watch, like, I know Fear the Walking Dead and whatever the other one was that was like in between, then there was like a Daryl Dixon one that they were going to do. They said that at some point those guys were doing experimentation and created this virus, and they think that there's fan theory that Rick was one of the original people that they tested on, which is why they went and took him at the end of that one season or whatever it was. And now that this Rick and Michonne spinoff is supposed to be him surviving it or whatever, I don't know. I stopped watching it after like the whole Negan thing or whatever it was.
You know, names. I originally wasn't a fan of Negan, but kind of as it went along,
Yeah, didn't he become like everybody liked him?
Yeah, everybody likes him now. As it went along, I kind of like his character. I mean, he's an asshole, but he's got some morals about him.
That's the weird thing, I think, is that like people said when they first introduced him and like in the comic, he was literally just like an asshole. Like he was just out for himself and his buddies. But like the way that they did the story in Walking Dead, I guess he ended up like now he ends up being like a fan favorite, like everybody loves him. And my theory is because they've killed off everybody else. Like who's left at this point?
That's very true. It could be.
I mean, Maggie's with him, right? Isn't she with him? Isn't that the whole thing?
Yeah, they're in New York. Yeah, I haven't watched it. Patty Melt's watched a little bit of it.
That's the new show, right? The spinoff or whatever.
Yeah, Dead City or something like that.
Yeah. So what I don't get with that one, and I watched a little bit of it. Like there's like the zombies are different. There's like a multi-armed zombie. There's like weird like mutated zombies, not just like the shit they ran into in Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. And that's where that's where that whole fan theory of like the army guys that took Rick were doing the experimentation and he was like patient zero. Which is, I guess, maybe, I don't know. I whatever. Like I
how
stopped
he could
watching
kind of
it.
Survive the injury.
Yeah.
Because didn't he get impaled from
something like that,
like rebar or something?
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I never saw it, so.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched the new one yet. I've been meaning to. Just Jeffrey Dean Morgan playing Negan. I think that's great.
I really got no desire to watch it.
Once the Negan story arc, like the bad Negan, it kind of got repetitive and kind of boring. It wasn't as fresh.
I think the whole show did, though. I mean, it's like you look at, the season with the governor at the prison, that got repetitive for like 2.5 seasons. The Negan part, the part with what's her name with the midriff, Sonia, whatever the hell it was. And the other guy that died, the big burly guy that got killed with Glenn. Or not Glenn.
Abraham.
Yeah, Abraham. Yeah, Glenn.
Abraham. Yeah, got killed with Glenn. Yeah.
Yeah, like that whole arc, like that got old quick after. Like it's like the same. That's what pushed me away from the show. Is like it was the same shit, just different location and different people. It was like, oh, we're gonna go here. We're safe. Oh no, they're bad. Let's run away somewhere else. 2 seasons later. Oh look, we found this rail yard. Oh look, they're cannibals. We gotta leave. Look, we found these guys that live on this hill. Oh, they're badasses. We gotta leave. Like, come on. I mean,
that's what else are they gonna do with that? Because you're right, it's just a soap opera, and every once in a while there's zombies.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
exactly.
It brings up the question: Who's the Walking Dead? Is it the zombies or was it the people?
Now you're getting all like weird.
You're going
by switching
full I Am Legend conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Well, that's the truth. Were the Walking Dead the zombies or were they the survivors? Because I mean, you could argue at either point.
Well, but the zombies weren't like sentient enough to really care.
What?
No. But they were dead and they were walking, and technically so were the survivors.
Yeah.
Especially if when
metaphorically they were dead men walking, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, when Jenner told Rick that it was inside everybody already.
Oh yeah, when they were at the CDC. Yeah.
At the CDC, yeah.
It was like season 2 or whatever.
Was it 2 or 1?
Oh, it might have been. Well, I thought it was.
I think it's 2.
Thought it was 2 because it was after they got to the farm, right?
No, it was before that.
It's before.
It was before the farm. Okay.
They were in the city.
Yeah, they were in Atlanta.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
A-Town.
ATL.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're totally cool.
Yeah.
Is this spinoff of The Walking Dead going to be The Running Dead?
The Running Dead, yes.
Yeah, maybe if you get the zombies from Zombieland 2.
Oh God, yes.
The Jogging Dead.
Or the one was that what was the zombie one on Netflix where they were in Las Vegas?
Well,
Smart
28
zombies.
wasn't it 28 Days Later? Was the
Ye-
first zombie movie with running zombies?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wasn't
I
it
know
one
I'm
of
right.
the wasn't it one of the Living Deads that had running zombies?
No,
No, like
no,
Night
they
of the
didn't.
the original
One of
Night of
them
the
where they
Living
were
Dead
running.
didn't. No,
They
I
didn't. Well,
don't.
the people.
Yeah, I don't think those actually had running zombies. But what was
I
that one?
think
What was the one on
Dawn of the,
Netflix?
what was Dawn of the Dead? The one in the mall where they were in Milwaukee, like Wisconsin.
Oh, I see that
Uh,
one. Yeah, and one of the
That
women
was in
turned into a
2000.
zombie
That was
and
in
gave birth to a zombie
2004.
baby.
Yes.
aren't you thinking about that show that was on Sci-Fi?
No. Well, let's see. What movie
So it
had
says
running
here,
zombies?
Nightmare City is the first fast zombie movie before 28 Days Later.
Yeah, but nobody remembers Nightmare City. No one's ever heard of that.
What the first film that's often cited to have the first fast zombie was Return of the Living Dead in 1985.
Was that running? What's fast? Like speed walking?
They moved consistently at an incredibly fast pace.
It sounds like a lawyer term to try and sneak it in as the first one to have running zombies.
But I'm also reading
Yeah,
that
1980s
John,
Nightmare City appears to be the real starting point for running zombies.
before 28
City
Days
of
Later.
the Walking Dead. I didn't know that was the actual name of that one. Huh.
The first movie that had fast zombies was Return of the Living Dead in '86.
Wow.
So I guess we have to do some research.
Yeah, like fast zombies. What the hell is that?
Watch party.
Like they're good with 3-card Monty. What does that mean?
Fast.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. They were,
They live their undead lives a quarter mile at a time. It's all about family.
It's about family.
It's about family. Zombie family.
I'm gonna use the word running, not fast.
Yeah.
And that's Nightmare City. And then 28 Days Later.
That's what they said, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I'll do some research and I'll see.
Yeah.
I'll watch the 1985 and 1986 Return of the Living Dead or Night of the Living Dead or whatever they are and see.
Well, you gotta go back earlier than that if they're saying Nightmare City and that came out in the 80s.
80, yeah.
80. You gotta go before that because they're in Return of the Living Dead. There's been plenty of zombie movies before that.
What I think is funny is in a couple of the movies, I even think it's in Night of the Living Dead. The name Grimes is in all of them.
Ah, maybe he's like a long lost family member.
Yeah, I think it's in is it? I think it might be Night of the Living Dead, the first one with George Romero's first one.
Yeah.
And then I think like the second or third one, I think as well had it.
But that could be because I don't know when the hell the Walking Dead comics first came out, but if that guy took any influence from 1980s zombie movies, then
which he had to have.
Yeah, I mean, how are you gonna Yeah, who originally started the zombie genre? That that's probably the guy that's credited with starting everything.
Yeah, George Romero.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, I think that was kind of a neat throwback to see a Grimes, Rick Grimes, being in it. See, my thought was if Shane was still alive,
after Rick, like if Rick didn't kill him.
Yeah, Rick didn't kill him. How would the Negan story arc have played out? Would Abraham still be alive? Would
like would Shane have like protected them? Because Shane seemed like he seemed like he was only out for himself, and the only reason he came with them was because he was with Rick's wife and promised Rick he'd take care of her or whatever.
Yeah, and they were like brothers. Yeah, they were partners.
Yeah, and then didn't he end up like stooping his wife anyway or whatever behind Rick's back because he thought Rick was dead?
Yeah, when he thought Rick was dead.
Yeah, they hooked up.
I mean, that is what it is. I mean, they thought he's dead. And the world's going to shit.
I guess, yeah.
Kind of a, was that the Nightingale syndrome?
Yeah. No, you're thinking of the one where they like fall in love with their captor.
Yeah, isn't that the Nightingale?
No. What the hell? There's a word for that. I don't know what it is.
Let's see. Nightingale.
Stockholm syndrome. It says it's a coping mechanism to a captive or abusive situation where they develop positive feelings towards their captors over time.
I was thinking,
but I don't see.
Nightingale effect.
I don't think she was like captured. Like she wasn't forced to be with Shane.
The Florence Nightingale effect explains why caregivers sometimes develop romantic or sexual feelings for their patients.
That probably closely. I mean,
he was kind of her protector.
Yeah, because like Rick and him were buddies, and that was Rick's wife, and he thought Rick was dead, so he's like, "I'll take care of you." They, what else were they going to do?
And I'll take care of you.
Yeah. I'll take care of you, and I'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Why do we always do that when we're?
I don't know, because like
talking about stuffing.
Punch it in the vajayjay. I have no idea.
I don't want to know. Yeah, no, but yeah, it's. But yeah, I was curious how that would have gone had Shane still been alive.
Yeah,
because Shane got mouthy and got everybody pumped up, and they started shooting zombies at the farm when they opened up the barn doors.
Yeah, and they were all
in there.
When
Sophia came walking out, everybody kind of like shit their pants and was like, "Oh man!" But Rick kind of stepped up with the Colt and just went boom.
No, that wasn't Sophia. That was his wife. Wasn't it the farmer? Wasn't it Herschel's wife?
No, that was Carol's daughter.
No, I thought the one in the farm was Herschel locked them in there because he thought.
Yeah,
like if there was a way to.
Sophia was in there, and Sophia was the last zombie to come out.
Oh, that's right, because Carol was at the farm with them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because she was there with the other guy from the RV guy, right? And the black guy that died.
Dale and T-Dog.
T-Dog! Oh, T-Dog, man. R.I.P. T-Dog.
Yeah.
Died at the prison. It sucked. That was like the worst death ever. And then Carol turned into like a heartless bitch and shot Whatterface in the flower garden.
Look at oh god, was it my 7-year-old? I think it was the 7-year-old that told me, "Hey, Daddy, look at the flowers." I was like,
"Oh my god!"
Oh, what? I'm like, "What's going on?"
I hope she has not seen that show.
No, she hasn't seen that show, but she said it to me, and I cracked up.
Look at the flowers, dude. You remember? Carol, that was the first Walker Stalker con when that happened that night.
Yeah.
Because they did that watch party in the bar of that hotel in Rosemont. And she was there. And like, so obviously she knew what was going on. She's signing autograph. Like nobody else knew.
Yeah. And it
so
was
messed
that
up.
First one was crazy that everybody, Norman Reedus was big because of the Boondock Saints and all this stuff. So the funny
thing is like, it wasn't as big as it is now, at least the Walker Stalker con. But they've merged with that other one now, the Heroes and Villains. So they do they do a lot of, like, they did all the CW, the Arrow, the Flash, all those other shows, Supergirl.
And Bernthal is still involved in them because he's the Punisher.
Yes. Yeah. So I think, like, plus, I mean, don't forget, like, even if they were killed off, their best interest, if they don't do other things, is to probably still follow the con circuit because they get paid to do that shit. And those are other fans. I mean, they get residuals, I'm sure. And like, if that's like people said that about the guy from The Office, Stanley, because like he got, and Kevin, the guy, the Kevin was the fat guy that was the accountant. Stanley was the other guy, the black guy that did the sales. Like the two of them weren't really anybody before or after that show. And like Kevin basically just followed all the circuit and would go to like Comic-Cons, whatever, and talk and do panels. Yeah. So, I mean, and that's what he knew. That's what he took advantage of that because that's what got him popular. And then Stanley did the same thing. So, it's like, out of that show, the only people who really, I mean, aside from obviously the big names that were already there, Krasinski is really the only other one to really come out of the show and do anything like other than television. Because they said, what's her name? Pam, the girl that played Pam, Jenna Feldman, whatever her name was.
Yeah.
She came out and said she was going to do a show with somebody else, but the pilot didn't take off because everybody kept saying they kept comparing her to Pam.
That's probably why Lauren Cohan went from Whiskey Cavalier to back to The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Because she was Maggie.
Right, that's everybody. That's all they knew her as.
Yeah. I mean, I never really watched the show, but I don't know if it was crap or not. Anybody comment below, let us know. Was it? Yeah. And when her character came back, it was just kind of like, oh, okay, you're coming back to the well because that performed poorly.
Well, but
so
I mean,
be like, oh,
why not? I mean, if that's if that's what you're known for, like, stick with it. That makes tons of sense.
That's probably why some actors don't like getting into, Iron Man deals or Star Treks or stuff like that, because then they're shoehorned. Robert Downey Jr. Tell me another movie Robert Downey Jr. was in.
What was the one where he was the I'm just a dude playing another dude?
Yeah, Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. That's the only other movie I know.
He was in Weird Science, if I recall correctly.
Maybe. I don't.
Let's see. He was Sherlock Holmes for a while.
Oh, okay.
Which those were okay. He did that Dr. Dolittle thing.
Let's see. Tropic Thunder, Iron Man, Sherlock Holmes, Iron Man.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about.
He was just in Oppenheimer.
Okay, was he?
Yeah.
Let's see. Now I'm going through his.
Yeah, I'm looking now. Sherlock Holmes, Captain America, Weird Science. Yep. Oh, he was in U.S. Marshals. Didn't know that.
Yeah, he was opposite Tommy Lee Jones, if I recall correctly. Was Tommy Lee Jones was the other one, right?
Yeah. He was in Natural Born Killers.
Yeah. Oh, he was the what's it called? The news guy, the news anchor. Back to School.
Air America. That was the other one.
Air America. He Chaplin. How could we forget Chaplin?
Yeah.
I never really saw, but
Jeez, he's been in a lot. Oh,
what do you know? What do you know Robert Downey Jr. as?
Scanner Darkly. Well, no, I actually honestly knew him from really before Iron Man. I always knew him as the guy from Scanner Darkly, the tweaker that got the bike.
Kirk Lazarus. That was his name in Tropic Thunder.
Yes, not the bike. He was the one that talked to Woody Harrelson when Woody stole the bike from the Gypsy Grifters or whatever.
Didn't I watch that with you?
Yes, that was an awesome
Scanner
Darkly, yes.
Where they're driving the car and he pulls the key out of the ignition.
Yes.
In the road.
And then Woody Harrelson comes busts in with like a 10-speed or whatever. And he's like, "Oh, I found this bike." And
it's got orphan gears.
Yeah, orphan. Where's you're missing 4 gears. You're orphan gears.
Orphan gears. Okay.
Yeah, you got to see that movie. It's like they're basically all having like a drug trip.
All right, I'll have to do that.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I liked it. It's got Keanu Reeves, Woody Harrelson, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, that's right. The car scene.
Fucking Edge. Come on.
What are you doing? Is it raining there yet?
Nothing.
What? Is it supposed to rain today?
In the morning.
See, I see nothing.
Gonads in the rain. Sorry.
Wait, what is that from? Mushroom.
In the lightning? No.
Yeah. What is that? That's like an old Flash animation, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm old school.
Oh,
don't you hear it in my voice? How old I am?
Gonads in the rain. Gonads in the lightning. and the thunder. I remember it now. You're bringing back
Yeah,
memories.
see?
I'm gonna go to the
Better
YouTubes and look it up.
times. Oh my God.
Memories on the corner of my mind. Sorry.
What?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh my God! Gonads and Strife, the wee
Don't have the
squirrel.
strife. Yeah.
That's right. 2001. God damn.
We're old.
People who
The
say
better
Destroyer
times.
Gray looks like just like Primer are just haters.
It's from Three Brain. What is it?
People that say Destroyer Gray looks just like Primer are just haters.
Like Destroyer, like the ship?
No, the Mopar has a Destroyer Gray.
Yeah, but
It's
is that
gray.
based off of like a destroyer, like a Navy destroyer? Because that's gray, aren't
Maybe.
they?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's it's all right. You got to interject,
Yeah, every once in a while. Oh my God!
Like
What
that
is
time
it?
that you're. What's that?
I was saying, what is that a picture? The
Look
Milwaukee
how they
Bucks.
spelled Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Okay.
I sent them a picture. I wish we could put it up right now. They spelled it's a Motorola Razr ad that's the official smartphone partner of the Milwaukee Bucks, but they spelled Milwaukee Milwaukee.
Hold on a second. I can probably add this in. Keep talking. I'll add it.
So yeah, they misspelled Milwaukee, and that was an ad.
Milwaukee.
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 Yeah.
Or the Brady Street Festival.
There you go. I put it over Dan's. He's not there.
There we go.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Sorry, it's just the fun stuff I find on the internet.
Milwaukee.
So find all that stuff. Did I send this to you guys? I'm gonna send this to you guys.
Brady Street Festival. What the hell's a festival?
You guys got to say this out loud.
Okay. What do you want me to say?
How would you say this?
The one that's in the picture now?
The one that I just sent you with the getting their nails done.
Honey, I do nail for you, make you look so pretty. I help you get boyfriend.
You're not Asian. Quit acting like that.
Oh, God. It's the way it's written. That's funny.
Somebody got a bootleg copy of the new Barbie movie, and there were Spanish subtitles. In the translation for "I am Ken enough," like have you guys seen the Barbie movie?
No.
What the hell?
Oh, I saw it. I got
girls. He says "I am Ken enough."
His shirt says "I am Ken enough," which I kind of dig the shirt. I'm sorry if that makes me a little whatever. I think it's kind of neat. It says soy
Knuff. I am Knuff.
Anybody that saw the Barbie movie, it was a little adult. Like if you're gonna bring your kids to it, I'd say there may be one or two scenes where you might want to distract them. Like I'm gonna beach you off.
What did I hear? Yeah,
I'm going to beach you off. Like I'm going to the beach. They're having a beach off, and they talk about beaching each other off.
That seems a little like, yeah. Is that like when you watch like SpongeBob and there's like humor that only adults will get, but it goes over the kids' heads?
I did not realize that Bikini Bottom is where the nuclear testing was done, and that's why everything is so strange.
Yep, that's why there is a talking squirrel, a talking sponge, and a talking starfish in Bikini Bottom. The Bikini Atoll is where they were doing the underwater testing.
I did not know that. Now I'm putting two and two together, and I am watching it with the kids, and that it puts a whole different perspective on Bikini Bottom.
It makes you realize why they are the way they are. But like
Yes.
to a kid, it's just a talking sponge, a talking starfish, a talking squirrel
That walks
wearing
around with no pants on all the time.
Yep.
I don't understand.
Well,
that.
no, he's got the starfish. Yeah, Patrick doesn't have
No,
pants.
no, even SpongeBob, he's always in his underwear or pantsless.
Yeah. I mean, he's got pants. He wears them, but this is sad how much I know about
SpongeBob
SpongeBob.
SquarePants, but you know,
Sponge Pants Square Bob.
I did not know that. So that anybody that didn't know that was a nuclear testing site.
Yep, Bikini Atoll. Look it up.
Mm-hmm.
They were testing. It was like underwater nuclear blast testing. They had put out like dummy ships and stuff to see, like how the blast would affect them. And it's actually pretty morbid when you think about it, because in a lot of those early tests before they knew what the effects were, they actually had sailors, Navy enlisted sailors, on the ships to see what would happen. And a lot of them were severely injured or killed in some of those early tests.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. And it's like you always see those videos of like the explosion where like the building gets blown apart, or the trees go one way and then they come back and they're completely gone, or like the bus gets torn apart. And it's like in some of those tests they did, I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it was before they did the Fat Man, where they show him like hoisting up the bomb on this, like, it almost looks like an oil rig thing where it's like they pick it up above the ground and they set it off. There were guys that were like a mile away in a trench that was covered over, and they were watching the bomb go off through periscopes reflected off of a mirror. So they didn't like actually have to look at it, but they were wearing those like welding goggles. And they said that when the guys, like, they had their backs to where the blast was and the reflection was coming down into the bunker, they said when the guys came out of the bunker and took their goggles off, they had like tan lines around their face. And that was just from the reflection on the mirror into their bunker.
Could you imagine being on a boat while they're like testing it and dropping and going? That makes it seems like being on that submarine that just imploded. That seems like that's a pleasure cruise.
Yeah,
because at least in the sub, they say that you didn't even really know it. Like it imploded, and
like these guys are watching it come at them.
Yeah, they're watching it come at them. But I guess that's showbiz, baby.
So the Zac Brown Band did it.
Zac Brown Band.
Where is he? The sorry. You gotta where is he?
Where is
You've got the VR headset. If you go into the App Store, and I think it's called Before You Wake. It's a story. It's a free app, I think, on the store, but it's supposed to be the point of view of somebody at Ground Zero at Hiroshima.
Before You Wake?
I think it's Before You Wake. I think it is.
Hold on,
there's also unless I'm thinking of the wrong one, but there's also another one where you're on the beach and the explosion goes off and you can like literally witness it in VR, like 360 degrees, what's going on.
What was it called?
I think it's called Before You Wake.
Maybe if I could learn how to spell before. I mean, I need to think about maybe some nootropics. Before You Wake.
Before I Wake? No. I don't.
No.
I don't remember what it was. Yeah, there's
Islanders.
There's a nuclear explosion one. I can't remember what it's called. I'd have to look at the app and see.
Oh, that I can spell correctly, but I can't spell before. Somebody just take no. Nah, you have to let me know in the.
Yeah, I'll have to dig it up and see, find it.
Yeah, and that. Did you know that if Back to the Future was made today, Marty would be going back to 1993?
How far back did he go?
It was 1985 to 1955.
So he went 30 years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. 1993 was already 30 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Makes you want to jump off the Empire State Building for a minute, doesn't it?
And to think it was 6 more years before I saw The Undertaker throw Mankind off a Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I can't believe. Yeah, and it was only a couple of years after that Hector was running, 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines, and on
I
top
can't
of that,
believe that movie's that old.
he went into Harry's and he ordered 3 T66 turbos with NOS and a Motec system exhaust.
Yeah, and they were just moving DVD players.
Yeah, and they hadn't sent a car into space yet. See, when we watch Barbie, we were talking about that. If you go into Barbie and you shut your brain off, like when you go into Fast and the Furious,
I do that for every movie because
after
I don't think any
Tokyo
movie
Drift.
is going to be like true to life. I mean, come on.
After Tokyo Drift, you go into Fast and Furious movies and you turn your brain off because it's probably pretty damn smart to do so, because you go to be entertained.
I went into all the Fast and Furious movies like that, even the first one.
You don't go into it going, how did these street thugs take down a international drug dealer?
They became. I told you why. He was XXX, and that was his retirement. It's all canon. It's all in the same universe.
How did 2 Dodge Chargers that were souped up
steal that vault? Yeah, the bank vault.
Take a big vault and drive it down the way.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm telling you that.
How did they send a car into space and not
That's
die?
XXX, and that's what he does when he retires.
They must have been on that new drug. Well, I don't think it's really new, but it's called Trank.
Trank's been around for a while, I think, right?
Yeah, I was watching a video. Yeah, I guess it's like big in Baltimore. For those that don't know, Trank
is that the one where you see the videos of all the people just kind of mindlessly wandering around?
Yeah, kind of like hung over. Basically, for those that don't know, Trank is fentanyl with animal tranquilizer.
That's crazy.
And it basically turns you into a zombie. I was watching a video about that.
I'm sure we've all seen those videos. I mean, I've seen them on like shorts and stuff that come up all the time. Yeah. It's like they're just like mindlessly wandering around.
Mm-hmm. Baltimore's one. So
nuts.
It's insane.
I'm telling you, dude, like so last night I made that comment. I was watching that shit on ESPN8, the Ocho. Okay. So I had to research this because I was like, ESPN apparently went full bore into the whole Ocho meme thing after Dodgeball came out.
Dodgeball, yeah, what full Dodgeball.
And like now there's an actual ESPN8 the Ocho channel, which I never knew there existed. I was like, holy shit, this is the best thing ever. Because all they show are like the stupid sports and crap that like dodgeball, slam ball, which is like basketball with trampolines, the fucking tag championship. They're playing tag in an arena with like obstacles. Like that is awesome. The wiffle ball championship, like this shit like this, like it's all the stuff we used to play on the playground. Like they made into an actual sport on TV.
Are we gonna have a Red Rover
I do like if there's a full contact Red Rover, sign my ass up. I will be there for that.
Red Rover, send Johnny on over.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, like, somebody needs to, if they haven't already done it, they need to have like a whole week of just Olympic style events using all these games, and they should call it the playground games. Like that would be the best.
We just came up with $1 million idea.
I'm telling you, yeah, $1 million idea right there.
You heard it right here.
Build like a giant playground, adult size. There you go.
We're trademarking that right now, and we're gonna
the playground games.
It's going to be like how American Ninja Warrior and Most Extreme Challenge and Wipeout were jokes.
Yes.
So
but we put a spin on it. We get those guys to commentate, but it's like the actual sport. Like,
mm-hmm.
we gotta get what's his face from Dodgeball.
Gotta get Bateman and Chuck
Bateman.
Norris.
That's a good call. Let's see if it pans out, Cotton.
get him coked out and give him some weed and.
Oh my god, dude! Like I'm telling you, like I was watching like
to be all.
I must have watched
messed up hair.
Yeah, I must have watched like 6 games of that slam ball. Like I was glued to the TV. I was like, holy shit, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Dude, like, I don't know if you ever watched it. It's like full contact basketball, but like inside the circle where the 3-point line normally is, it's all fucking trampolines. So like the half court up until that is like an actual basketball court. Everything after that is freaking trampoline, and it's amazing. And these guys, like, you're allowed to goaltend. You're allowed to like check and hit other people, like you know, body check them and shit to get the ball for. Like it's nuts. It's crazy. And then, dude, the tag championship was hilarious because it's like one guy chasing another guy around an obstacle course trying to tag him. Literally, that's it. And then this morning while I was drinking coffee, eating my breakfast, I was watching this. This is how insane it is. The Excel World Games. Excel, like, you know, Microsoft Excel. They literally, like, they give them a task, like, do a VLOOKUP table on this document or something, and whoever returns the results the quickest wins. Playground games.
Yeah, we're gonna get the playground games together.
Yep.
That's $1 million.
Dude, I'm telling you, we should. I would play the playground games.
That's $1 million idea.
Telling you.
Boom.
I saw the thing like this. They were doing this slam ball in Vegas. Apparently, they have like a whole coliseum out there because, you know, it's Vegas. Why not? And then I saw an ad, which I didn't even know this existed, and it's it's like a resort that they built where it's literally like 8 swimming pools with, like, you know, beaches, like fake beaches or sand beaches around them, and a wall that's like a 200-foot television. And you just sit there in the pool and whatever, get drinks from Cabana Boy and watch these sports on this like TV. And there's like a whole resort dedicated to that.
Heck yeah. See, we could be on it. We could be at that resort as guests.
That would be
VIP
awesome.
Room with the official playground games.
Playground games, yes. And like, instead of like, you know how like the MLB's got the logo of the guy, you know, the baseball guy, like we'd have a guy like swinging on like monkey bars or some shit.
Hey, we need to stop talking about this on here. We need to stop recording.
Right here today on August 4th, 2023, we came up with this idea. If you see it anywhere else, they owe us money because I'm going to go trademark
They owe us,
that.
yeah. Yes, exactly. It's trademarked.
Trademarked.
So
our intellectual property.
Excuse me. I have a listener question.
Oh my gosh, a listener question. We have listeners?
Actually, I have 2. Excuse me.
Nice.
Got a frog in my throat. Do you think Chewbacca has pecs or a tiny trail of teats like a piglet?
Jesus Christ. Okay, for one, if Chewbacca's male, he probably doesn't have more than 2 teats. Unless the male of their species, whatever the hell they are, Wookiee, can lactate. Do you think he's got
do you think he's got like pecs? Like,
like a 6-pack or like an 8-pack? I don't know. I doubt he's got like 6 nipples because, you know, although like I said, he's a Wookiee. I don't know what the hell Wookiees are, what their anatomy's like.
So if you shave him, what does he have?
I mean, you can milk anything with nipples, right, Fokker?
Dan?
Wookiee's got nipples. Can you milk a Wookiee?
I'm gonna say a trail of nips, like a piglet.
I'm gonna say he's got like an 8-pack because he's a fucking Wookiee and he's like 8 feet tall.
What are we talking about? I passed out.
Oh my god!
Oh good lord! No, does Chewbacca have pecs or a trail of teats like a piglet's got?
I'm gonna not answer.
Patty Melt votes pecs.
See, that's what I said. He's got like an 8-pack.
And my sister-in-law votes teats. I'm with my sister-in-law on this one.
I'm gonna argue, man. I don't like. He's a male.
We need to send this. We need to send this to the internet.
He is a male.
We need to send this onto the Facebook and the.
I guess, yeah, we could put it on Facebook and Twitter, but I mean, like, he's the male of their species. He can't have. I mean, unless
how do you know he's the male of the species? How do you know?
They've referred to him as he, haven't they? I always thought Han referred to him as he, or is it always just Chewie?
Chewie or the Fuzzball?
Well, no, because wasn't it like one of the cartoons or something? He had a wife and like a kid.
I think so, but let's see. Is Chewbacca male?
Yeah, I'm googling it. He was a Wookiee male warrior.
Okay. From like Kaishiki or Kai, whatever, how you pronounce his planet. No, we can get rid of this.
Yeah, Chewbacca had a wife and son during the Imperial era. And he was enslaved by Trandoshans and their son, who were also enslaved by the Galactic Empire and put in an Imperial slave labor camp on their homeworld of Kashyyyk, with 3 wives, apparently.
Southern Mormon. Sister wives.
God.
So the other listener question is a little iffy, but I didn't ask it.
There's nothing. Everything goes. No hold barred.
Last month, McDonald's came out and said that the month of June is Grimace's birthday, so they celebrated with everything purple, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Did they make the entire month of June Grimace's birthday to get out of Pride Month?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Every year they're not going to celebrate Pride. They're going to celebrate Grimace's birthday.
I mean, we could celebrate Grimace Pride. He's got purple as a color. I mean,
he's like a Patrick, and
he's Patrick.
he's the original Patrick.
Patrick's like pink though, isn't he?
Hey, well, he underwater. What happens if you take? And he's if you take him out.
Well, but he's a starfish.
He's starving for air, so he's
a starfish.
He turning blue.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, Grimace is like a gumdrop. I don't know what the hell he is.
They look the same.
I guess. I mean, all look same. I don't.
So there's a conspiracy on that.
So now McDonald's is anti-Pride. They don't. I don't appreciate.
Know. You tell me. You tell me.
Man,
I just report what I hear. I just say, I ask questions.
Eric over here spitting facts.
Not spitting fact.
for real, no cap.
Asking questions.
Oh my God, I think that's a good
I made
one.
some fire glizzies the other day.
What the hell does that even mean?
Some fire glizzies. What's that?
Fire glizzies. You know what that is?
Yeah, we're not saying that to nobody.
That's like I saw
that might get Patty Mouth to come in and
X, the website formerly known as Twitter, officially changed their tagline to "Blaze Your Glory." What the hell does that mean? To me, it sounds like a teenager. Well, I'm thinking like a teenager in bed, blazing his glory to the swimsuit edition or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right, that's a possibility.
Like you might be right though, because wasn't Elon smoking weed with Joe Rogan on his show?
With Rogan, yeah.
Maybe that's what he was doing, blazing his glory.
Taking that from Blades of Glory.
Blaze your glory. I don't know what the hell they're trying to achieve by saying, like, are they being cool? Like, who's he? Is he just goofing off? Is he making this shit up?
Mom's music. I came down here and this is what she was listening to.
What
my favorite song.
What kind of music?
What? You want to do that thing in your laptop right now?
What? I hear you, Dan. You're not muted.
What is going on?
I'd like to.
He's not. I don't think he's listening to us.
Oh,
Eric?
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Dan, you there?
Dan, can you hear me now?
Dan. Oh, he just muted himself.
Did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think he realized he wasn't muted when he was talking to his wife, I think, or maybe his daughter. I don't know.
No.
So I
Talking
got
to
another.
people walking through.
Nice.
What do you got? An open house?
Yeah.
Seriously?
No.
So I got another conspiracy for you regarding the Little Mermaid and Peter Pan.
What?
I watched this the other day.
Didn't
In
you
the
talk
Little
about this
Mermaid,
where it was like the island or something they go to? Was Neverland or whatever?
Sort of. In the Little Mermaid, Ariel's mother Athena was taken by pirates.
Yup.
Okay. 20 years earlier, Ariel was seen in the same mermaid lagoon as the same one as in Peter Pan.
How do they know that?
Because if you look at Peter Pan, they show a red mermaid laying on or a red-haired mermaid laying on one of the lagoons, on one of the rocks. So they show Ariel in there. Was Athena in the mermaid lagoon, and was she taken by Hook? She was taken by pirates.
So you said prior to the Little Mermaid, or after?
Prior to the movie The Little Mermaid, Ariel was seen in the Mermaid Lagoon, which is the same lagoon in the movie Peter Pan.
Okay. So you're thinking Ariel's mother was taken by Hook or the pirates.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good conspiracy. I mean, maybe.
And I still think Peter Pan is the antagonist in the movies.
Yeah, because he takes all the children, right?
He takes all the
away.
children, and Hook got away and is trying to save all the children.
Oh, so like Hook was one of the ones that he tried to take earlier on? Ah. That's a good twist on it. That's a good twist. I like that.
Yeah. You like that?
That would I think if you had somebody like a decent director do like a horror movie like that, I'd watch it.
That would be interesting. Yeah. I mean, you could use the new Ariel if you wanted to. I mean, we watched most of it.
Oh, the new Little Mermaid, the live action
the
one?
new Little Mermaid. Yeah, we watched, I'd say, 75% of it, somewhere in that neighborhood. And again, it's like every movie. It's like Barbie. It's like Fast and Furious. It's like Terminator. Shut your brain while Terminator's kind of coming to life. But shut your brain off. Enjoy the movie. And
that was one everyone was upset. That was the one everyone was upset about because she was black, right? A black mermaid.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, how could you do that? Like,
because they changed the character, which
whatever.
It's a character that's already. I understand the frustration.
It's an artist. It's an interpretation of what they think.
It's an established character. Yeah, it's an established character. So kind of stay true to the story. They didn't really need to remake it.
Right.
But she did a great job. The actress that played Ariel, she did a great job. The movie was fine. I mean, go watch it. Check it out. It wasn't bad. Did
the cover art have the giant penis on the castle in the background?
Yes, I think so.
Jesus. I always love that.
It was Zeus's from Thor Love and Thunder.
So wait, did you just link Disney princesses with the MCU?
Yes.
What the hell? That's not right.
Actually, I hear there's a new MCU in town. The Mattel Cinematic Universe. Because the Barbie movie is doing so well. I hear there's like 14 more movies that are possibly coming out.
So they're going to remake G.I. Joe?
I'm not sure about G.I. Joe.
Oh, no, G.I. Joe was that Kenner? No, Star Wars was Hasbro. The Kenner. Yeah, G.I. Joe was Hasbro. Kenner had the Star Wars
He-Man?
guys.
Might be a new He-Man on the way in.
See, Dolph Lundgren did He-Man, didn't he?
What? Yes.
You can't, there's some movies you just don't redo.
What are
Like,
some of the others? There was one, not Pound Puppies. There
Mattel
was
was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, wasn't it?
maybe I don't remember. Maybe a My Little Pony movie, which that might be meh.
Oh no, dude! All the bronies would be all over that.
You
Oh
know
my
what?
god, Hot Wheels! That would be awesome.
Hot Wheels is one of
Like
them.
to compete with like Fast and Furious.
Magic 8 Ball, a Magic 8 Ball movie.
The Gran Turismo movie coming out looks really good.
Wait, wasn't there already
yeah,
a Gran Turismo movie?
Yeah, the guy.
Oh,
like,
you're talking about the one
races
based
in
off
VR.
the one based off the video game. Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. That does look good.
Speaking of movies, did you hear how much Sean William Scott Stifler got paid for the first American Pie?
Like $100,000, probably some
$8,000.
That's it.
He got paid $8,000. He ended up having to go work at the LA Zoo as a churro guy.
Churro guy.
The film made $235 million worldwide.
Yeah,
He
but
got paid $8,000.
Look at that guy now. He was in a ton of movies after that.
Yeah, Patty Mel told me that, and then it popped up on my feed, and I was like, "Holy crap, this is legit."
Okay, so I googled it. So Mattel has different brands. Hot Wheels, we talked about Barbie. Fisher Price, so you could do like any of the Fisher Price toys. Like that would be kind of cool, like a Lego type thing, but with the Fisher Price universe. American Girl.
A Minecraft Lego crossover.
Ooh, there you go. Okay, here's one that I think would make an awesome
The new MCU, if you're paying attention.
Yeah, this would make an awesome horror series. Thomas and Friends.
Oh God. I don't know if this is bullshit or not. Sloth or House.
What?
I don't know. I think I
like
saw it.
Like Slaughterhouse, but
like a sloth or house.
Like
a sloth.
Like Sloth from Goonies. Hey, you
no,
guys.
Oh God! That makes it even funnier. Oh my God!
Like him as a horror movie would be great.
No, like the animal, the sloth.
Chunk.
like there's it said coming out August 30th, so I don't know if it's legit or not.
Sloth,
but it's about a killer sloth.
Oh my God! Horror comedy.
It's legit. Oh my God! It's legit.
What?
It's about a killer sloth.
Oh my God!
First we have Coke.
No, first we had the frickin' Sharknado. That started all this craziness. Or no, actually, I think it was Snakes on a Plane. Weren't they the first?
Yeah, maybe.
Arachnophobia was way before that too.
Oh yeah, yeah. No.
What in
that
the hell?
Movie killed me.
There's a trailer. What the fuck is this?
All right.
Wait a minute. He's on the internet. Okay, what the? I'm confused. I don't know this. Okay, I'll link this into the chat because this makes no sense to me. I guess I could see why they're considering it a comedy horror movie. What the hell? Where did you see
that? Either Instagram or Facebook. I don't remember.
Oh my God.
How do I post? How do I post on Instagram?
Whoops.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry, Ryan Reynolds. It's not the commercial.
Is this oh, here we go.
Slaughterhouse.
Does Chewbacca have pectoral?
Oh, I say I could put it under the Facebook thing. See if it's,
I'm putting it on Instagram.
Nice.
Or if not Instagram.
Do it on your Twitter too if you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna add.
Oh, you gotta put it under our account. Nice. This is okay. This doesn't make sense though. I don't know. Oh.
Hold length. We're gonna put that in. How long can we change? How long?
Oh, how long they can vote? I'll give them a week. We'll talk about it till like Thursday and then see what the answers are. what people say.
How do I change it? Oh, here we go.
Dan's got input. Dan can go actually answer it then.
I changed it from minutes to hours. How do I change it to? Oh, here we go.
Days or weeks.
7 days.
You have 7 days, Dan.
Does Chewbacca have pectorals or teats like a piglet? A post was sent. There we go. We got to get
squeal like a pig, boy.
We got to get. It ain't got no gas in it. We got to get the social media stuff flowing. So
yes, got to draw
Author House. Yeah,
got to push people to the Facebook and the Twitter, and then the big one is on the YouTube. Start getting some comments and shit down there.
Hits, yeah.
Hey, we have another. I saw we got another subscriber. It might be my friend Chris. I think he said he was
gonna. Whoever the subscriber is, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, we don't disappoint.
Our channel, yeah, we are up to 11.
Hey, yeah, everybody that's
78
subscribed.
Videos. Wow.
Everybody that subscribed, thank you.
Yes.
We appreciate it.
From the bottom of our hearts. We are just a bunch of guys who talk about anything and everything.
Everything and nothing. Like we went to Huntley Thunder last Saturday.
Huntley Thunder. I'm going to guess it's some kind of like NASCAR wannabe race or like
no, it was like Country Thunder, only in Huntley.
Oh, okay.
It was Patty Milk called it the Redneck Ravinia.
Nice.
Once when the country music was going on, kinda. I mean, I wish I had the confidence. Like there was a guy walking around, did he have a cowboy hat on, overalls, and no shirt? I wish I could do that. I wish I had the confidence in that outfit.
Okay.
There was another dude that had like a bluish green Hawaiian shirt. No buttoned.
Why?
Not buttoned,
why would I think of
no
Huntley?
Shirt underneath it?
I think of Huntley. I don't think of people like that.
Oh, it was a little.
Where did they host this? Does Huntley have like a venue?
I forget what the name of the bar was. It began with a P.
Oh, is it like a bar, like in a
mm-hmm.
So
it was outside the bar.
Okay, like a garden, a beer garden.
I forget the name of the bar. I don't remember the name of the bar.
I wonder if I had a coworker that used to live out there. I don't even know if he still. I'm assuming he still lives out there. Long ago.
The food, the.
Oh, you're muted, Eric. Huntley Thunder. I'm gonna go.
I don't remember. It began with a P. I don't remember what the name of the bar was.
Parkside Pub.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Music festival.
Food was good. The drinks were good. The atmosphere was great.
Please tell me they had the electronic bowl.
Yes, that was there, but I did not know until probably towards the end of the evening. Otherwise, there'd probably be video of somebody riding the bull.
Hillbilly Rock Stars, In the Sticks, Ryan Craig Band, Tennessee Whiskey Band, and Modern Day Romeo. The only one I've ever actually heard of is Modern Day Romeo.
Modern Day Romeo, yeah. Once Modern Day Romeo got on stage, it kind of cleared out a little.
On Saturday, yeah.
And Modern Day Romeo is not a bad band. I mean,
no, they're pretty big. Mm-hmm. I don't know any of these other ones. Maybe I just don't follow that kind of music, but
it was they were pretty good. It was fun, but it was just kind of funny that
Mechanical Bull, man.
Had I known, and I drank. It's the first time I had vodka. No, I've had vodka.
See, next time you go, you got to tell us because Huntley ain't that far from me, man.
Yeah,
we would have met you up there.
Yeah, could record. Oh, it was funny. We were sitting there, and it wasn't quiet by any means whatsoever. But it was train tracks were, I don't know, 100 yards away from us, if that, maybe 50 yards. I mean, the train tracks were, right there. Train comes cruising through and just, oh, what the hell? Scared the crap out of everybody. It was hysterical. I mean, it made me jump, but it was still kind of funny.
Sounds like it would have been.
Yeah.
Would
have been funny to watch.
That actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah, like I said, the food was good. All that stuff. I can get rid of the Caucasian way to say "you got me fucked up."
You got me fucked up.
The Caucasian way to say, "Man, you got me fucked up." Newsflash, buddy.
That's the Caucasian way of saying it?
I guess so, yeah.
Why does that make any sense?
Nah, I don't know either, but it made me giggle. Maybe it's because I was drinking.
Could be.
There's a 2014 Dragon Edition Jeep Wrangler. Huh.
Man.
That's neat. I didn't know that.
I didn't get any. I'm logging in to check. I didn't see anything earlier from the email. Nothing. No. Lots of TikTok people are viewing our profile.
Oh, that's good.
I don't even.
I
haven't looked at TikTok in forever.
Yeah, maybe we got.
Let's see what kind of followers.
Two responses. I have 2 responses on this. Who's Sienna Oakley?
How do you see how many people are following you?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we got 4 whole followers on TikTok.
Oh, I see what this is. I see what's happening. Yeah.
I haven't updated anything on TikTok in a while. Oh, what else we got? Dan, you got anything to contribute? The silence is deafening.
Sorry, I've been like moving around and stuff. I'm muted.
Running away from the family.
Not sure. Exactly.
Yeah, so when are we going to do this Ren Fair thing? Since nobody else wants to go from my family.
Yeah, hey, let me talk to Patty Melt. Let me talk to scheduling and see.
I'd say it'd probably have to be like the 26th.
We'll be out of town.
Okay. What about the week after? Oh, it ends in like September, right? Sometime in. What did I say? I told Dan earlier.
We're going to Florida. We're going to Florida.
Florida. It ends September 4th. Yeah, which is Labor Day. Yeah.
What the hell is that? What did that just show? Somebody had a bash?
Bash your head in.
Jen and Sam bash? Was that from, like, I don't even know. Labor Day. It ends on Labor Day?
Yep. So I just said, hello.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at stuff.
What the hell?
Shut your mouth.
I swear.
I technically have 2 more things.
Okay. 2 more.
One I have to do some more research on that we can talk about. Anybody paying attention or listening wants to
comment.
Chime in. There's a town in Wisconsin that supposedly disappeared.
What?
It's called Doveland, Wisconsin. Like dove, like the bird. Doveland, Wisconsin. It's probably an urban legend.
Doveland, Wisconsin. Huh.
It's probably kind of like the Beast of Bray Road, where it's an urban legend.
Apparently, there was a true crime episode about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a case of like Mandela effect, where we believe something that we thought happened, but it was like, Berenstain Bears being spelled wrong?
Right.
Nelson Mandela dying.
I was going through stuff, and I was doing some research, and some people research. Sorry, I'm not drinking.
Research.
Really. I've literally worked from 6 o'clock to like, well, Patty Melt put the girls to bed tonight, so 6 a.m. this morning to 7.
I thought you were off on Fridays.
Yeah, but I pretty much cleaned out the garage. Well, Patty Melt helped.
Nice.
So we pretty much cleaned out the garage so that I could fit my Wrangler in there.
That's cool.
So, in the wintertime, maybe I'll try to stick the Wrangler in there. I don't know what I'm going to do with my lawnmower at the time, but maybe if
I'm going to guess in the winter you won't need it much.
Take care of Jurassic Park behind our garage. And if
I thought the whole natural like lawn thing was a big thing that people wanted now. Like they don't mow their lawn. They just let weeds and like native grasses and shit take over.
In like April and May, yeah, they tell you not to mow your lawn for the bees.
Oh, the bees. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. My lawn's already full of weeds and shit, so like I don't really have to do much. It's already taken over.
Yeah, exactly. I have wasps. I don't have bees.
Yeah, I haven't seen many bees.
Yeah, I haven't seen many.
Dan's got lots of bees. Dan's got a whole hive of bees behind his house. He's gonna go swing a bat at it.
I have a lot of bees, actually.
Do you really? That's good. Like honeybees or like killer bees, like the cicada killers.
Katie has a lot of gardens, so we have a lot of flowers.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. We plant
I
flowers, but they don't really last until this late in the year. Sometimes. Some of them do.
So I've got some vegetables growing. So technically, I'm a farmer. I
got
have
veggies.
Livestock.
Yep.
I've got 2 chickens. I've got livestock, and I have.
Yeah, I don't think bees like livestock.
So there's some cattle, so we need some bees.
Dude, if Dan, I think you're onto something. If he's got bees that attack chickens, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'll have to look more into it. Patty Melt was telling me about was it cow ticks? Ticks attacking like cattle.
Okay, yeah.
And when you eat, I don't remember. I don't know exactly how it went. I'd have to read more and kind of get 2 and 2 to equal 4 for a minute. But there's an enzyme that happens that I guess when you eat it, you become allergic to red meat.
So like
like a
cow
tick
disease?
bites the cow. Yeah, either the tick bites the cow or bites you, and then you all of a sudden become allergic to eating like steak.
Huh.
Which ironically, 2019, there's a certain Windows maker that was dealing in manipulating ticks.
Like Windows, like Microsoft
Windows 95, yes.
Oh, Bill Gates. I mean,
yes.
Call him out. Who the hell? Like, why is it so secret?
Because I do not want to suicide myself.
He's also like the largest private owner of farmland in the United States too, and he's pushing all natural food, saying that meats are not good for you, and everybody should what is it, like lab grown meat?
Yeah, lab grown meat. Is it a way to push lab grown meat?
Shit is gonna. Well, of course. I mean, look at him. He's the largest single holder of farmland in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's in his best interest. It's in his best interest to push, soy or some shit that he grows probably and makes money on.
And soy is bad for the male body.
You think he cares? I mean, if you look at that guy,
no.
like I'm not going to take anything. The guy's not a health expert, obviously.
Ooh, Bill Gates?
Yeah.
Yeah. He can't even get a program he created to work right.
Well, I mean, I don't think he
dominated the market.
Yeah, and he doesn't really do anything with it anyway. It's not like he's programming it, at least not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. It's probably why it works better now.
I mean, you look at like the guys that run the company now, and he's just a figurehead at this point.
Mm-hmm.
His name's on their paycheck. That's about it.
He's like an Elon Musk.
I mean, to an extent, I think I don't honestly. I don't know if Bill Gates has had any input on what happens on Microsoft in a while. I think he just sits on their board. But
collects checks.
Elon, directs a lot of people and pushed a lot of shit at SpaceX. But now that
they're both rich and they buy a lot of dumb shit.
Now that he's running Twitter into the ground,
probably shouldn't. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, now that he's running Twitter into the ground, I don't know. Well, I'm sorry, X. X going to give it to you. I don't know what the hell.
Do you know what that's referring to when he says X going to give it to you?
Stupping the woman, like we said earlier.
No, not the woman, but
other men.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he was like that. What's his name?
We're talking about DMX.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If I recall, it's like you're in jail and X gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna what?
I don't think so.
I don't like. I thought he was referring to
Am I on
himself.
the right podcast?
Yeah, right. Like I don't. I always thought he was referring to himself. Like I'm DMX. X going to give it to you.
He's going to give it to himself.
That's what I heard. X going to give it to you, meaning.
X going to give it to myself. What is happening? I'm writing a book.
Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver it to you.
Oh, UPS.
Oh, maybe it's a female, but I thought it was.
Yeah, UPS. That's right. He's like
he's gonna give it to you.
Lance.
No, that's what I was told. So maybe I was wrong. If I'm wrong, hey, shit, all right, I'll tell you.
Let's see. I'm trying to read these lyrics and I don't speak jive. Sorry, stewardess. Knock knock, open up the door. It's real. With the non-stop pop of stainless steel. Nice.
X gonna give it to you.
The guy is a lyrics gangsta. What?
That was from Cradle to the Grave.
Dude, it came out in 2002. That's already 20 years old. 21 years old. That's crazy. No, see, to me, reading these lyrics, it's about shooting somebody. First, we're gonna rock, then we're gonna roll, then we let it pop, go, let it go. X gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you.
Another thing somebody told me was,
John, you should read rap songs in that same way.
Just read them.
What was that theater show on PBS?
Like yes. Oh god, I know what you're talking about. Oh my god.
Something theater, right?
Masterpiece Theater.
Masterpiece Theater.
I'll get an easy chair and like a my
pipe.
A pipe, yes. And I'll just read the lyrics.
Masterpiece rapping.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, see, I don't like.
I guess I was wrong.
Ice baby.
Ice baby. What? Okay,
I guess I was wrong.
Well, my DJ revolves it.
He uses the N-word. Is that allowed? Does he get a pass for that?
Yeah, he
DMX?
does.
Yeah.
DMX
Suge Knight?
Suge Knight.
You know, Suge Knight's first name is Marion.
Well, I don't think he wants people to know that. Yeah. Wow, this song's got a lot of the N-word in it. I don't know if I could read this on YouTube without getting demonetized.
You have to hum the bad words.
We're not monetized.
You have to hum the bad words.
We'll just bleep it out. What is that a picture of? The Ford Focus. Got a dick. Nice. Oh, eat a dick. I thought it said got a dick. What is wrong with that person's license plate?
Is that what X is gonna give?
Oh, read the sticker above it.
I see that. It says eat a dick. Mm-hmm. I thought it said got a dick. And then I thought X was gonna give it to me.
Yeah, that's what actually is gonna give it to you. Well, yeah, no. See, that's I was told it was a little brotherly stuffing.
I don't see. I don't. He's talking about like shooting people drive by. I don't know. I can't make out what he's saying. I don't follow this music at all. Yeah, like these lyrics don't make any sense, and I love how like I don't know who makes this lyrics up or where they get them. If these are like official lyrics, but I love when they put in like the oh, like really, like I gotta read that out.
Yeah.
Oh God, we went to Fire and Ice after Huntley Thunder last
Fire and
weekend.
Ice, the Game of
Fire and
Thrones
Ice bar.
series. Oh
No, Fire and Ice bar.
what the hell? See, where was my
No,
invite? Dan, did you get an invite to go out and have fun? I didn't get an invite.
No, I was waiting on the podcast all weekend.
Yeah, what the hell, Eric?
Sorry,
You got friends, man. Call us up. I'm gonna give it to you now.
I love you, but I don't love you like that. So we're sitting there, we're listening. They got like 90s hip hop playing, and some early 2000s, some good stuff. And we're talking and stuff like that.
Len, Steal Your Sunshine.
Yeah, no, they got like a little cube playing. They got I think they had Dre playing at one point. T.I., DJ Khaled, Ludacris.
Patty?
DJ Khaled isn't he like recent?
Another one.
Recenter.
Recenter?
More what the hell?
Recent. But they're playing some of that.
So wait. Let's go back to you going out. Who did you go with? Who all was there?
Patty Melt, and then my friend Ross and Becky.
What? I guess we're not as friends, Dan. What is?
No, this was
good hair.
This was yes.
Oh God, sorry.
And,
sorry, Becky.
So we're sitting there,
Becky.
And then all of a sudden, this shit sound comes on the video board that Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Oh yes, he's is it 6ix9ine Mafia? That guy?
No, I don't. See, I don't know what he is.
Oh,
his fucking song.
Isn't he from Dragon Ball Z?
6ix9ine.
I don't know. He's the one that's got the like 6ix9ine tattooed on his face. He's got Skittles for teeth.
Oh, he looks like one of the Island Boys.
Yeah, kind of. He was an Island boy before.
Oh yes, because he's the one who uses the 6 and the 9 in his name, where it actually says 6 IX and 9 INE. Like, come on, what? Like 6.
Did you hear what?
So I'm supposed to call him 6X99.
Skittles for teeth.
Hooks for teeth.
He's got a grill, but it looks like Skittles.
What the fuck?
At least I think he does.
They're calling him a hip hop supervillain. No,
he is not a hip hop.
There is nothing super about this guy.
There is nothing super about that music. That is not hip hop. That is not music.
What? I've heard some of his music, and I never even knew this is what this guy looks like.
That's just trash. It's shit.
You know what? He looks like one of the Hanson brothers got hooked on Trank.
No, maybe. Did you hear that one of the Island Boys came out as gay?
Yeah, wasn't there like a video of him and his brother doing stuff?
After they a picture of them making out.
What?
Did he tell his brother he was going to give it to him?
Yeah, maybe. Hold on. You haven't seen that, Dan? You know what? I don't want to send that to you because it's just kind of.
I'm an Island boy.
Why are you following the Island Boys?
I'm not following the Island Boys. It popped up on my Instagram page.
Were they at Fire and Ice with you?
It was just Firebar. Sorry, not Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice is a different one.
I know I wasn't there. I thought I was his friend. I didn't get invited. Shit.
But,
thanks, Eric.
But yeah, it's whatever. I always fuck shit up.
Tekashi 6ix9ine, huh?
But yeah, that was trash. I don't know, but do you know who Tekashi 6ix9ine is, Dan?
He is 27.
Yeah, he's the rapper who snitched and he went to jail, and everybody thought he was gonna get someone was going to give it to him.
Oh, was that
but no
him?
one gave it to him.
Yeah, and then he got his ass beat in like LA Fitness locker room in LA.
Okay, this is the yes.
Like he got jumped in the locker room, so he got his ass beat. So I'm not.
His music is known as aggressive rap. Isn't all rap aggressive?
That is not aggressive rap.
Like, I mean, by nature, when they talk about like killing cops or screwing their bitches, like, isn't that aggressive? Doing drugs, that's aggressive, right?
How is that aggressive rap? You want aggressive rap? Yeah, listen to Ice-T's Cop Killer or Ice Cube's, fuck the police.
We talked about this last week too. Like that shit was bad when we were,
That's aggressive rap.
The entire NWA. Look at what their damn name stands for. That's aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This guy looks like he's a fucking meme waiting to happen with his painted face and
we went
fucking
tough.
teeth.
Yeah, we went from tough masculine hip hop artists, rap artists to that.
I'm sorry. Okay. This guy's full name is Dan Hernandez. He ain't no fucking aggressive rapper. My ass. He probably grew up privileged in some white bread neighborhood in California.
Well, isn't Dr. Dre's name Andre?
Maybe.
That's fine.
American rapper, he's a singer, song. So what's the difference between rapping and singing? I mean, like, aren't they kind of the same? I don't know.
With him.
Internet personality. Shit, he's an influencer. That's why the world's so fucked up today.
We're internet personalities.
The guy lived in Bushwick, New York. I want to see what the average income is in Bushwick, New York.
Nice
6ix9ine's from New York. Okay, so he's throwing like Eric B and Rakim under the bus. Was that Rob Bass, DJ Easy Rock under the bus?
Why is he throwing them under the bus?
Sugar Hill Gang, because his rap game is nowhere near, the level of Bone Thugs and Harmony or Puff Daddy or Biggie.
I mean,
or Lil Kim.
Puff Daddy a rapper? Did he ever rap?
Yeah, Puff Daddy. Yeah.
What was his name? A rap song by Puff Daddy?
Wasn't me.
I'll be missing you.
That wasn't a rap song.
Wasn't me.
What's the other song? It's with Mace. Shoot. I gotta pull it up.
I mean, I don't know. I
have him on my. Yeah, Puff Daddy.
He was a Fire and Ice with you?
Yes.
Yeah, bullshit. This guy, average household income in Bushwick, New York was over $85,000.
Can't nobody hold me down?
That's low.
I don't know. I mean,
household?
It's above the country median income.
What's the country median?
I thought it was only like 40 grand.
No.
How are those people surviving? Or maybe they're not.
Median income in 2019 for the United States was $31,000. Yeah, that's fucked up.
Median income for the United States is 31 grand.
As of 2023, in 2023 U.S. salary statistics, the highest percentage of Americans that have an income between $50,000 to $78,000 is only 16%.
So you're gonna tell me if you make over $75,000, you're in like the top 10%?
Well, so if you make 75 to 99, you're in 12%, and if you make 100 to 150, you're in 15% population.
Is that combined or singular?
This is per person, per income.
Okay.
I thought it was household.
No, well, this is the American personal income. Then the median income for household is 31,000, which means those people are way below this top 40% of people who make 50 grand or more.
They can't survive.
Yeah.
50,000 to 75,000
is 16%. Yep. And then 75 to 99 is top 12%. 100 to 149 is 15% as of October 2022. And then as of 2019, the median household income for two people contributing is 31,000. So you figure like you're like, you know, a single parent family, you're probably making less than that. I don't know.
So technically, you could go to UPS and make. So you could be in the top.
We talked about that earlier, and I'd seen like people posting about that shit because there was a guy on TikTok who got in trouble for posting his pay slips. He was like a driver and he made like 130 grand a year driving the fucking truck for UPS. But he'd been working there like 20 years. Like, so it's not like you can go there and make that off the bat. I think it's similar to like, similar to like a union or a trades like we talked about last week, where like you got to start at the bottom. No one's going to pay you 100 grand to drive a fucking truck around. I mean, unless you're like a long haul trucker across the country.
From what I was hearing with that, now I haven't looked into it, so don't, the union contract that's coming up is the average pay at UPS will be 40 full time will be $49 an hour.
That's
it's 101
crazy.
like 670.
But is that
102 grand a year?
Are the drivers union, or is that just the warehouse workers?
Everybody in UPS is union. Drivers and like dock workers are all union. Package handlers.
That's the starting pay?
I don't know if it'll be, that's average. I don't know if it's starting, but it's the average pay.
Well, it could be that there's one guy who's got a really high one, and then everybody else is under that.
So I don't know. Like, so Indeed's got this salary thing, and they're saying order picker is $16.60 an hour, loader warehouse stocking $18.60, up to $19.20.
The part-time people are going to be making 21 plus an hour.
So delivery drivers $21.66 an hour based on this. Truck driver $29.30, tractor trailer $30, owner operator driver if you have your own truck, 18-wheelers $200 grand a year, but you're paying for the fucking truck too.
Exactly. The average salary when the new contract goes into effect is going to be 49 full for
so they're basically, so what they're saying is if they're a delivery driver and they're making $21 an hour, they're essentially, I mean, but this is Indeed, so I don't know how they report it.
We're gonna go by that.
Yeah, you're basically doubling.
Yeah, you're basically gonna get double your salary.
And see, that's the thing I don't get. Like, you look at places where it's like, I honestly think it's going to sway that way at some point, because more businesses are going to have to compete with other businesses that are offering far more money. Prime example, my wife's, the company she works for, they're looking for people to work, and it's like they may be able to pay them like $16-17 an hour. That's not bad, but like when you've got Walmart that pays almost $19-20 an hour, no one's going to want to work for $16 an hour. Now, because it's at the school, they spin it like, oh, well, you get your summers off, you get the holidays off, yada, yada, yada. But, the thing is that's hourly pay. If that median income of 31 grand a year is right, people want money and they want the hours. Like, they're not happy working.
If you're not
working 6 months out of the year, yeah.
You're not making money. Yeah.
Like, so during the summer, my wife could claim unemployment insurance because the school basically lays you off. Well, that's great. She got like $100 a week. Like, that's jack shit. She's like, she seriously was looking to get a job over the summer, just for the summer, but like nobody wants to hire people for just summer work either. I mean, my daughter had a hard time finding work, so it's like it's nuts.
No, go ahead.
I would say it's crazy. I don't like, and that's the thing is, unless they start saying, okay, we got to be competitive now to meet the $18-20 an hour your Walmart, your Home Depot, your whatever is paying, you're never going to get anybody to work for them unless somebody specifically wants that type of hour where it's like, you've got a lot of flexibility because you're not working weekends, you don't have nights, you don't have holidays, it's literally you're there like 9 to 2, 9 to 3, and that's it. You go home.
Do I still have this? I was reading. Let's see if I sent. I'm on
I mean, that's the weird part is like, I don't know what FedEx makes, but like you look at like, okay, if UPS does this, what's that going to do to FedEx? What's that going to do to the?
What's that going to do with our prices?
Well, what's that going to do to USPS?
Who's going to pay for that?
Well, that's the problem, I think, too. Everyone says like, oh, everything's increased. Well, like, who ends up paying for that? We do. So like now, I order shit from Amazon. I already don't have next day shipping, even though I'm paying $200 a year for my fucking Prime. Like 90% of the shit I order now is no longer next day. What was the whole point of Prime when it came out? Next day shipping, next day shipping. And then they're like, oh, look, we have Prime Video and Prime Music and all this. Well, now it's like I order shit from Amazon, even the Amazon stuff, like it's barely next day.
Yeah,
I'm lucky if I get it in 2 to 3 days sometimes. Now, like, what's that going to do? Because I order stuff and they charge you, $10 shipping on something. Well, UPS price goes up. As a seller, my cost goes up. What do I do about that? I can't eat the cost because I'm losing money. I pass it on to the consumer. Now my items are more expensive. I mean, it's just
I'm going to go to Walmart and buy what I need there versus
but I'm going to go to
Temu or Wish,
Dude, that's the problem. Like, I've gone to Walmart. I've gone to Target. Like, there's nothing in the fucking stores either because everybody does all this just-in-time shipping and just-in-time, nobody wants to carry inventory anymore because if it doesn't move, it's wasted. It's money lost. And, real estate is precious and expensive. Like, if I don't have to have a huge stockroom in back, where I store shit, then, I put what I can on the floor, and when it's gone, I order it and I wait a week for it to show up. And I don't care if a customer doesn't get it right away. And because they're making tons of money, but the customer is like, well, I'm screwed. Where do I get it? I got to go somewhere else. Or I got to go down the street to the Target or the Sam's Club or whatever and buy it. I mean, it's...
Exactly.
But when I go to like 3 different places and nobody freaking has what I need, like, my only choice is like, okay, if I order it on Amazon, I know it's going to be here in like 2 to 3 days. I could sit there and be like, I go back to freaking Walmart every day, and it may not come in for a week. It may not come in for a month. I don't know. And good luck trying to find somebody that I can ask when shit's going to get delivered. They don't even have people on their fucking registers. What makes you think they're going to put people in the store?
Yeah, exactly. They're going to just stock overnight and it'll be,
It's so shitty. Like I told you, like I've been to the Walmart now like 3 times because I was buying shit for the grandson's bike. Like they literally take the pallets of shit as they come off the truck, unwrap them, and just put them on the floor. Like they're not even stocking shit anymore. Like, so what are they paying people for?
They're not paying it to ring us up, and then they get mad at us when we fuck up and don't ring something up.
I'm telling you, dude,
you didn't trade me.
I've done it, and I'm gonna probably catch crap for it every time I go to Walmart and I go to those fucking self-checkout. I hit the little button that says I need help, and the guy comes over and I'm like, I can't get this to scan. Bleep. Okay, and then he walks away. I'm like, you know what? If they're gonna fucking pay somebody to stand there and twiddle their thumbs, I'm gonna make them work. And I'm going to make him do it for me because why don't I get a discount if I got to ring up my own shit?
Yeah, I'm not
making $18 an hour to stand there and swipe my crap.
Every item, press the button. And
that'd be they'd probably kick my ass out. I'll be the next guy you see on TikTok.
I would piss my pants if that happened. No, if I see that, there's been stores I'll go into. And if there's no open registers, I'll be pushing my cart and I'll just be like,
yeah,
and I'll walk out. I'm not ringing this shit up.
I agree.
These people back on the front. You've got 300 registers right here. Put 3 or 4 people up on the front.
And
I'm
it's
not
like,
here to fucking deal with this shit.
It used to be when you'd go to like a Home Depot, a Lowe's, and Menards. Like, okay, those are big box stores. They're not hiring people who know what they're doing. The people who know what they're doing go there because they know what they need. Like, I didn't mind at times going to the Ace down the street, paying a little more, but I could talk to somebody who knew what the hell they were doing. Somebody older than me who'd probably been like a professional plumber or something that knows what the fuck I need and what I'm going to do. And, like, I went in a couple years ago and it's like, oh, I needed the pull cable for the lawnmower, the rope with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I didn't know what the hell it was. And the guy's like, what kind of lawnmower is it? And I'm like, oh, it's like some kind of Toro, whatever. He's like, oh, here's what you need. Completely sight unseen. The guy just like takes me over to the aisle and he's like, this is what you want. Get home, perfect fit. And I'm like, geez, like this guy knew exactly what I needed as soon as I told him. Like I went to Home Depot and I'm like, do you guys have these? Oh no, I think you got to buy a new lawnmower. I'm like, fucking, like you're an idiot. Like go back to high school because like this kid looked like he was 14, and I'm like, this kid doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Well, most of the time I walk into those stores, it's kind of like, can I help you? I know more than you. Get the fuck out of my way.
Well, prime example. I've encountered it. You run into it. Getting somebody to mix fucking paint.
Don't even start with that shit.
It's on a fucking computer. You push a button. Don't even
start me with that.
It does it for you. How do you fuck it up?
You're gonna get me worked up. Don't even. Yeah, no. It's the paint debacle at fucking Menards. Don't even get me started. Those people piss me off.
But I mean, it's everywhere. We had the same shit we were doing our cabinets. And I go buy the cabinet and trim paint, which is supposed to be for like painting cabinets. And like, the color we pick, the guy mixed it totally fucking wrong. I'm putting it on. The wife's like, I don't think that's the color. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll dry differently. We waited, it dried. It wasn't the fucking color. We go back and the guy's like, oh yeah, it was made wrong. And like the right guy just so happened to be there. So I'm like, give me my 2 gallons of fucking paint and mix it right.
Yeah, mix my shit.
Yeah. Like I'm not coming back again for a third time if I don't have to. I don't get it. I don't like people don't, and they don't take pride in their work. They just don't want to fucking do it. Nobody like takes pride in anything. Like we go to the park and there's like it's like the kids that fucking they all ride around on those stupid motorized bikes or scooters, and it's a nuisance because like you're at the park, you're walking around the track, you're walking around the field, whatever, and these fucking kids are zooming around. Like they've already had accidents where like they run into people. Some lady they had to call an ambulance for, she got hit, and the police make a post on their Facebook page like, we're banning these from the public parks and the sidewalks. And they're like, we're actively going to do stuff about it. Well, like they just went out to the National Night Out. And my wife said that like they were all fucking over the place with those things. And the cops weren't doing shit either. Like they're just letting them do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And like they go up and down my street. Like one of these days, dude, I'm gonna like back out and not see this kid. He's gonna fucking slam into my car, and I'm gonna be like, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
speaking of, I gotta get one of those little flamethrowers that Dan's got for the
the weeds.
The weeds. Yeah. I don't want to get it for weeds. I want to get it. My mom somehow scored a Barbie Jeep.
Oh, okay.
And I want to peel all the stickers off it, and I'm gonna want to clean it up. So I want to get it so I can just kind of over it.
So wait a minute. You want one? I've got one. Literally, new battery. I put new motors in it. It's like twice as fast. We got it for free when the 19-year-old was like 7. She drove it with the girl next door. I painted it. What the hell? Chase Blue, the guy from
Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. It's blue. The grandson drove it. He's too big for it. I got a brand new battery. It's rewired. It's yours if you want it, because I was going to throw it out.
I was thinking about rewiring it for the DeWalt batteries. Have you seen that?
I tried to do that. If you don't replace the motors, they burn out. They won't last. Because the output, or you get like a speed controller. I don't know. I rewired it. I bought new motors. There's new tires. The paint needs a little work, but it's like blue. It's that blue with black. I used bed liner over the fender flares.
Oh yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean a little bit of the pink shows through. But if you want a second one, then each girl will have one if you want it.
Yeah, maybe that might
come down and get it. It's yours.
And then they got their little.
I'll send you pictures of it. You can have it.
They got a little ATV that they can ride on. The 7-year-old can't ride on it anymore. She's too big.
Yeah.
Heck, the 7-year-old can't even ride on the Spider that I bought her. The Star Wars Spider.
So she could probably ride on this thing, because this thing, he still fits on it, but I think he's too heavy for it. and he's 10, so 9. So
yeah, I think the 7-year-old might be too big for this one, but
this
I
is
don't know.
this is one of those like wider, bigger ones. I'll get some pictures for you if you want tomorrow. I'll send it to you. If you want to come down and get it, fuck, I'll be home all weekend.
Yeah, maybe.
You can have it.
Let me see. Because where is it? I took a picture of it next to my Wrangler, and I said, which one's more reliable? You know,
the Barbie Jeep.
Probably the Barbie Jeep. Because now I have to change the belt. Hopefully, it's just a belt on this stupid thing.
On yours, yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying it looked like it was squealing or something.
Under load, basically when I'm driving, low RPMs, it squeals a little bit. So I don't know if maybe like an idler pulley,
could be,
or tensioner might be kind of going. I mean, they're all not difficult to change. The hardest part's probably going to be. I was actually watching a video the other day where you don't have to take the alternator off.
That is the same one we have. Yep, it's even got the gray fold down front windshield. I took off the back bar.
I was thinking about cleaning it up and letting the girls kind of cruise in it.
Well now you got 2 if you want, and I've got a trailer too. It's a John Deere trailer. You can hitch it onto the back.
That'd be funny for
have her follow you around the back. Dude, I'll take pictures tomorrow. I'll send it to you if you want it. You come down and get it. We'll load it in your car.
Maybe I'll get rid of the Spider.
Sell it. Shit, you can have this one for free. I don't care.
Get rid of the Spider and the little 4-wheeler that the girls have.
Nice.
Because I cleaned up the garage.
If they're too small, then yeah.
The 3-year-old's probably okay for the Spider, but I don't think I would trust her on like a motorcycle style.
So the one we got, and the guy apparently didn't even know this. I don't know if he got it from somebody. It's got, and yours is probably the same. It's got the stick in the middle for low and high and reverse.
Maybe.
So
I haven't looked.
So the one, the one we got, it was stuck in low, and you could only go reverse or low, or one setting. When I took it apart to replace the motors, whoever had it beforehand, they took like a drywall screw and put it in there so you couldn't pull the handle all the way up to go into the high gear. So you could actually like force it to go slower if you really wanted to.
Maybe that'd probably be good for the 3-year-old.
Yeah.
They're both speed demons. They like it when I go into sport mode. When in my Grand Cherokee or Patty Melt's Explorer, you put it into S into sport mode. And all it does is it really just changes your shift points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he loved it because he could do, if he's going fast enough, like if he's doing it from a stop and he gassed it on like the sidewalk, it would spin the tires. And if he's going fast enough like down the sidewalk and he cut it, he could do like a power slide. In the high mode. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
No. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll have to look. I'll check to see.
Yeah. I'll take pictures of it if you want. I mean, shit, it's even if it's the 12-volt battery, I think it's not the 6-volt. It's a bigger one.
I think we have the 12-volt. Yeah, I think the one we have is, like a brick.
Yep. I bought it. I actually bought it from the last one I bought was from Toys R Us before they went out of business.
Ooh.
Tells you how old it is. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably how old this one is. So the last thing I have is there's a fight coming up tomorrow night. Actually, I think it's a boxing match, but it's still it's a high profile fight.
Who's in it?
Diaz versus Jake Paul.
Oh God!
Is that Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul? Who you got?
Yeah. I'm gonna say Jake Paul, and I'll tell you why. Because they're both gonna make a ton of money off of this fight. And it's all for show. I can guarantee you, everything that fucking guy does is for show.
Oh yeah, sure.
I'll probably catch hate for it. The guy is literally doing it for the money. Because you look at all of his freaking kids or whoever follow him, his sports drink, the fucking Prime or whatever it is. Like everything that guy does is about the money. Mm-hmm. And I don't doubt that that's one of the reasons he does these things. I mean, like, you can't mean to tell me when he fought Mayweather, like come on. I mean, the guy, like, he's not a boxer. There's no way he's beating these people on skill.
There's no, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know MMA guys are not exactly the greatest boxers on the planet, but they have fighting experience.
But come on, like what was the last one he fought? Like the guy, the clips I saw, the guy was clearly pulling his punches because like an MMA fighter.
Wasn't that Silva, Anderson Silva?
Maybe, yeah. Like he would have wrecked him. There's no way Jake Paul is fighting these guys to their full potential.
It's Nate Diaz.
Jake Paul is fighting MMA guys in boxing?
Yeah.
Is it Jake Paul or Logan Paul?
Jake
Paul.
Jake Paul, yeah.
Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz.
Jake from State Farm, yeah. He's fighting like everybody. Like it's got to be for the money. There's no other reason.
If I recall,
Anderson Silva?
Was it Silva?
Oh yeah.
Tommy Fury.
Did he beat
Silva? Anderson Silva. Oh yeah.
He's fighting Nate Diaz, yeah.
And Nate Diaz, if I recall right, is like he came up as a street fighter with like Kimbo. So Nate Diaz, the Diaz brothers. Is it Nate? They're brothers, so I may have that mixed up. But
Anderson Silva, Nate Robertson, Tyron Woodley,
Tyson Fury, yeah. Silva should have messed him up.
That's the thing. There's like no way. Tommy Fury. They call him Tommy Fury. Is that Tyson Fury?
Tommy Fury. Did I say Tyson Fury?
Yeah, Deji Olatunji, and Anson Gibb, Nate Robinson. Come on, I mean, like these guys that have been fighting for like decades. Well, maybe like a decade. Like I can't. Like, there's no way that like they're not throwing the fight. Like maybe it's like give it like 50% and let him not let him beat you type thing. Like don't throw the fight, but I can't believe these guys are giving it their all.
Isn't Anderson Silva the guy? Didn't I see him fight? He's the one who broke his leg on a kick, right?
Yeah, I believe that was him.
Yeah, he did. I mean, a lot of them have done it, actually.
I saw that fight. I was actually watching that fight at a bar.
Yeah, a lot of them have done that. The shin when they hit, and it's like Jesus. Yeah, that's
back when Ronda Rousey was the shit in MMA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what happened to her?
I thought I heard she was coming back.
What did she do? Like, what happened to her? Why did she stop fighting?
She went to WWE. Made more money there.
She lost 2 in a row.
Wait. Forever. She went to wrestling?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a show.
What the fuck? Like why?
Money.
I mean,
well, and she just lost 2 in a row in MMA, so she probably wanted to get out while she's still,
but I mean, like
losses.
Like, I mean, you got guys that like leave WWE to go to acting because they don't want to fight. Yeah. Because it like fucks with your body. Why would anybody willingly go to that when they have like she could have fought anywhere. Like, why would you not? I don't know. It's
big payday.
Because you're gonna make more money in WWE than you are in UFC.
Yeah, you're probably right. Payday Dan. Yeah. God, that's crazy.
I didn't realize Jake Paul was fighting MMA has-beens.
Even if there has beens, like I don't like there's no way this guy is actually beating them. Like, let's see, who do you fight? Who do you say he's fighting tomorrow?
Nate Diaz.
Diaz was a big MMA guy too.
Yeah. I think Diaz is going to work his clock.
So he is 23-13-0. So what is that? 23 wins, 13 knockouts, zero.
No ties.
Yeah, zero KOs, maybe. 22 wins, 13 loss, 0 KOs. Yeah, that's yeah. Win loss D is what? What is D? The hell do they call D? I don't know. I don't know if I know what I'm reading here. It says WLD. What is the D? Decision? I don't know. Submission.
Well,
He's had 14 submissions that he's won.
Well, but they're not doing MMA though.
They're boxing.
But still, I mean, so he's done jiu-jitsu is what he's done. Nate Diaz. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's more grapple, right?
Yes.
So like
wrestling, grappling, yes, lockouts.
I guess I could see where you have a hard time with a boxer because they don't get in close. They literally, that's the whole thing they do is fight from a distance. I could see that. And maybe that's like Jake Paul picking his fights, but like there's no reason this guy could not easily overpower Jake Paul. Like, I mean, like, I don't know. It seems to me like when you watch some of these highlights, like these guys that he's fighting are not trying. Or they're not 100%. Like
they know their time is over and they're in it for the payday.
And that's the thing. I think that's what a lot of it is. Like Jake Paul probably says, like, oh, like you said, Dan, he's a has-been, and you know Jake's gonna no, but like this guy he's fighting, and Jake could stand to make $1 million, and this guy's gonna make 800,000 or something. You know, win or lose, it's like
he's making
sure, yeah. Because they the people, just like the whole Zuckerberg Musk thing, like even if they do it for charity, whoever hosts that fight and does pay-per-view is going to make a killing on that if that happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
I can't imagine. I just can't get over the fact that Jake Paul transitioned from being like a prank YouTuber to I don't know what the fuck he does now, like an entrepreneur, I guess, because he's got all this other shit, to now he's fighting. I mean, come on. I don't.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to get his clock clean tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Maybe we'll have to watch
tomorrow
it.
night. Yeah.
Dan, you want to go to Fire and Ice and watch it? We don't have to invite Eric.
No, I'm gonna pass. I'm not throwing any money at Jake Paul.
We could invite Eric's friend Rob and his wife. We don't have to invite Eric. I'm just digging with you, Eric.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I smell today. I've been working outside, and
I mean, all you gotta do is ask. I'll probably tell you no, can't make it, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's we were going to, where were we going? Old World, Wisconsin tomorrow.
Hell's Old World, Wisconsin?
It's just like living in Wisconsin in like the 1800s.
Oh, like one of those things like they're gonna make you churn butter and chop down trees and build a log cabin?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Nice.
Build a log cabin.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this will be the second time going.
Gonna make you raise a barn. The kids like that, I bet, right?
The girls are looking forward, which is don't take this the wrong way. They're looking forward to. They have a little station where you can wash clothes the old way.
Oh my God.
The girls are looking forward to it. They had such a blast doing it.
Mommy, I want to be a housewife.
Yeah, right.
Can we go to the place where I can be a housewife, Mommy?
Actually, we joked that the 3-year-old is as wild as she is. She loves babies. Loves babies.
No.
She's gonna be the one to give us like grandkids.
Wow.
So she's my troublemaker. Super
That's
sweet.
cool though. That is cool.
Yeah, not until I'm in my 60s or 65, 70s, whatever. You know.
Yeah.
So
I started early.
But, yeah. Nah, it is what it is. I started late. So
You got a younger wife. You could do that.
Yes, she's a couple of years younger. So, but
just a couple.
Gentlemen, I'm exhausted, so I'm going to call it an evening. So, everybody that's watching, thank you very much. I'm signing off. I appreciate every one of you. If you have a comment about whether Chewbacca's got pectorals or teats, let us know.
Definitely put it on in the channel comments.
Yes, put it in the comments there, or follow us on our socials. So
yep.
Thank you, everybody.
Yep. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Later, guys.